Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping right in and breaking down exactly how you can become a successful notary public right there in New Mexico. We're going to cover everything from getting your official stamp to actually building a business.
So, if you've been on the hunt for a new way to make some money, something with real flexibility, you might want to listen up. Becoming a notary public could be a perfect fit, either as a great side hustle or, hey, maybe even a whole new career.
Okay, let's just stop and look at this for a second, because this is from a real person, a real notary. $2,000 a month, gross, as a notary? That's some serious potential. And today, we're going to unpack how you can aim for that too.
But before we get to the money and the marketing, let's get crystal clear on what a notary public actually is and what you'd be doing.
Here's the deal. As a notary, you're basically a trusted, impartial professional. The state appoints you to be a human fraud detector. You witness the signing of big, important documents to make sure everything's above board. You're a really important part of the whole legal process. All right, now for the question that's probably on your mind. How do you actually turn that official stamp into cash? Let's break down the ways you can make money as a notary in New Mexico. Okay, so the state sets the maximum fees for your basic services. You know, $5 for an acknowledgement, $5 for an oath. It might not sound like a ton, but think about it. If you have a document with multiple signatures, it adds up. And here's the kicker, the travel fee. That's something you and the client agree on up front, and that's where you can really start to see the income grow.
And this is a game changer. $25, you're allowed to charge an extra technology fee of up to $25 for a single remote online notarization. That's where you notarize documents over video. It's a huge opportunity. Now, if you want to level up your earnings even more, you can specialize and become a notary signing agent, or an NSA. These are the notaries who handle the huge stacks of documents for real estate closings. It takes some extra training, but we're talking assignments that can pay well over $100 a pop.
So you're probably thinking, okay, this sounds pretty good. Let's walk through the practical, step-by-step process of getting your official commission from the state.
First things first, you got to make sure you qualify. The state of New Mexico has a basic checklist. You have to be at least 18, live or work in the state, be able to read and write English, and have a clean record for the last 5 years. Pretty simple stuff.
Once you've checked those boxes, the whole journey is just 5 steps. That's it. Get your bond, do the training, pass the exam, send in your application, and then register your stamp. It's a really clear path to getting your 4-year commission. And it's good to know who you'll be dealing with. This is the New Mexico Secretary of State's office. They are the official group that manages everything, from the application to renewal in 4 years. This is who makes it all official. Okay, we've covered the what and the how. Now let's talk about the money you'll need to put in up front. Let's get real about what it costs to get started. Let's start adding it up, and you'll see it's surprisingly affordable. First, there's the one-time filing fee you pay directly to the state. That's just $30. Next up, you need that $10,000 surety bond we mentioned. Now you don't pay $10 grand. The cost for the entire 4-year bond is typically right around $45. And finally, the training course and exam you have to take, that's another $30. So if you add it all together, you're looking at about $105 total to get your commission. That's it. Not bad for starting a business, right?
Now listen up, because this part is absolutely critical to understand. The surety bond that's required, it protects the public from you. If you mess up and a claim gets paid, the bond company can actually come after you for that money. Errors and omissions insurance, or E&O, is optional, but it protects you. It covers your legal fees and any damages. Honestly, it's highly, highly recommended.
Getting commissioned is just step 1. Now, let's look at a blueprint for how you take that stamp and turn it into a real, thriving business.
The National Notary Association has some great tips, and what I love is that they're all about effort, not spending a ton of money. You know, create profiles on notary websites, build a simple professional social media page, maybe a small Google ad. But the big ones? Network with other notaries and reach out directly to law firms and real estate offices. Go to where the business is. And you know, this quote from a notary trainer really nails it. All the marketing in the world can get you a client once, but being professional, being reliable, being sincere, that's what builds your reputation.
That's what gets you repeat business and referrals. It's your most valuable asset for sure.
So, there you have it. The path is clear, the investment is incredibly low, and the opportunity in New Mexico is the real deal. The only question left is, what are you going to do with it? Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.